Welcome to Showcase Richmond. I'm Amy Carter. If you're looking to live in a mansion, would you ask someone that lives in a box how to get there? Of course not. You would ask someone with a proven track record. So back with us again are Ralph and Tim Short. The father-son team are with Welcome Home Financial Partners, a Richmond area firm. The duo are financial professionals that focus on preparing people for a successful retirement. So glad to have you guys back on the show with us today.
Thanks for having us.
So first, what motivates you to get up and do what you do day in and day out?
Well, what motivates me is to get up and help each individual. You know, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, helping them get to their retirement, but also make them successful as well.
Wonderful. And I'm sure that's a fulfilling feeling that you get
yes, absolutely.
when you're able to do
and
that.
And also to help them understand what their plan needs to be, because most people don't have a plan. Most people need to understand what they need to do.
Very true. Preparation is key. And that actually makes me think of success stories, because you all have really helped people successfully retire earlier than they may have thought.
That's correct. We have a lot of people that come in, not sure if they can retire at all. Once we go through our income analysis and income plan, they understand, okay, I got enough to meet the bills, I got enough to help my kids through college, things like that. Then they say, okay, let's take care of ourselves now.
Wow. So we know that there is a real fear for people when it comes to outliving their money. Talk about how you've helped people retire with more income.
Well, there's different strategies that you can do, but when they sit down and go through the analysis program that we've got, it's eye-popping. So some people look at it and say, wow, I've got more than what I thought I had, or vice versa. So there are different ways that you can do it. The biggest thing is you got to take a look at your numbers. You got to see what your assets are, you got to see what your expenses are, everything in between.
Very true. And people watching certainly want to have successful retirements. What are the keys in your mind to really making that happen?
Really have a plan, because most people do not have plans. They don't understand what they need to do. A lot of people, when they come in, we can start tweaking their plan 5 to 10 years out before they retire to make it even better. But unless you sit down with somebody that understands what you need to do, it's kind of hard to make those tweaks.
Very, very true. And what are the things that people need to avoid in this journey?
I would say number one is listening to your coworkers, listening to the talking pundits on TV, because every individual is a different situation. So we go through an individual situation so they know exactly. If you want a $100,000 mortgage at the end of when you retire, you got to have that money to be able to pay for it. A lot of these people don't understand that they need some help, and you're not going to get it from your family members or coworkers.
Any other keys?
Yeah, and the biggest thing too, there's one in particular we've heard from a gentleman who came in not too long ago, that at their job, some people were actually pulling money out of their accounts and paying off their mortgages. Little did they know, once they retired, that loan that they had to pull out of their IRA or through work, now they have to pay the taxes on that. So that came back and hit them big time. Now you're retired, where are you going to come up with that money?
Wow, definitely some things to consider. Talk about how you have helped some of our Showcase Richmond viewers as well.
Well, we had a couple came in a few days ago, and we talked to them in reference to their situation. They had a pretty good 401k, but he had been going through some serious health issues with about 4 different cancer treatments, and those costs do add up. And he was under 59 and a half. He wanted to know if he could take his account and pay off his mortgage. He did not realize he was going to have the tax ramification or the extra 10% charge to them.
And a lot of times when you just talk to friends or coworkers or family members, they don't know that either, so they're not going to give you that proper advice.
And real quickly, Tim, you have a great incentive for our viewers.
Yes, so the first 5 callers who are watching the program have savings of $250,000 or more. We'd like to personally invite them, sit down with Ralph and myself at the office, and we can kind of start the process.
Wonderful. Well, let's put that information there on your screen again. If you want a full-blown income plan, first 5 callers, give them a call right now, 804-897-4844. They are offering this income plan just for you. Ralph and Tim will sit down with you personally. Give them a call today.